everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So in today's video, as you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be showing you all how I was able to achieve these ponytails. Same ponytails that I had in my last video. I did tell you guys that I was going to film how I achieved my ponytails just because I know people were asking me, especially like on Instagram. So I originally did film it on my last video, but I just didn't like how it came out as far as the footage and how the camera was angled. So I really hope that in this video you guys are able to follow along and you enjoy the video. So before we get started with today's video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Join the family. Don't forget to hit the notification bell button, that way you are notified every single time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I currently have my little bangy bang antennas twisted up out of my way. So I already took my hair down to 2 ponytails. I got them to the height that I wanted them to be because I didn't want them to be too like up on my head, but I didn't want it to be too far back, you know what I mean? So I did that, and once you do that, I like to go ahead and start braiding my ponytail. So I'm going to do one at a time to show y'all exactly what I do. So I'm going to quickly braid it. Don't mind my split ends. We're not going to talk about it, okay? We're not going to talk about it. Once you get to the very end, you want to take one of these rubber black bands. I'm just going to tie it at the end of my ponytail. So here is your braid. Now sometimes when you have all these like extra hairs kind of coming out, I don't really mind it, but sometimes I'll go ahead and take another rubber band and I'll just like twist it on here. That way it's all kind of like really tight into one braid, if that makes sense, because you don't want like too much extra hair hanging out. You want to make sure your braid is nice and smooth, that way it's easier for you to wrap the weave up. So now we're going to move on to adding the weave. So I'm using 1 bundle per ponytail, and I believe this is 20 inches, 18, don't quote me on it, it might be 20, but yeah, get 1 bundle, and then you want to go ahead and unravel the bundle. So you're going to take the end of the weft and you're going to find the end piece. You're going to kind of split it off a little bit. I like to do like this much. So this is the extra piece right here, right? This is the rest of the weave. Take this extra piece, right? And you're going to take a black rubber band, the same rubber band that we used at the end of the ponytail, or whatever kind of small rubber band you have. And you're going to take the rubber band and you're going to put it through. So you're going to put it through just like that. Here's the extra weave. Here's the piece that we're leaving out. And then here is the rubber band. It's right in between the piece we're leaving out and then the rest of the weave, right? So you're going to take it and you're going to put it behind you. So this side is the rest of the weave, and then on my other side is the extra piece we're leaving out. So what you're going to do is you're going to wrap the end piece of the weft to the end of your ponytail. Just like that, right? So again, here's the end piece, here is the rest of the weave. So you're gonna move it, so you're gonna take the piece, wrap up. Take a piece, wrap, and as you're wrapping, you're gonna kind of comb out the hair, that way it's not tangled. Okay, so again, here's the piece, the rest of the weave. You're taking it and you're wrapping up. You're covering up the braid that you created with your own hair. And as you're doing it, you're gonna brush out the weave. That way it's not tangled. So this will kind of get tangled along the way, so you're just gonna wring it out and then continue to wrap up. Okay, so now we're getting towards the top where my ponytail holder is, right? This is kind of thick. So I still have a lot of hair. So I'm just covering the ponytail holder now. And at this point, I kind of like change my position. Okay, so we're at the very end. So this is the end piece of the weft, right? I'm gonna tighten as far as I can tighten it. And currently it's in the back of my hair, so I'm going to take a bobby pin. I'm just gonna pin it just like that. Okay, so right now it feels really tight. It feels real secure right now, the bobby pin, but we have to cover the track. So I'm gonna take a piece from the back, and I don't want it to be too thick because my ponytail is not really thick, so this should be fine. So we're just gonna brush it out, and I'm going to bring it behind me. Make sure these antennas are not in the way, like that. And I'm going to place it over to cover it up. As I'm doing it, I'm taking my brush and brushing it out. Placing it over. And another thing too, just to make sure that it's super secure, I'm gonna take this Super Hold. It's by Olive Oil ORS Super Hold spray. You can also use Got2b glue, but my Got2b glue is empty, so I'm gonna spray the end piece, lay it down, and then take this and just to make sure that's super secure. You can always blow dry it. I just don't have my blow dryer right now. It's in the other room. I'm not about to get it. But you can do that. I like to add one more bobby pin just to make sure, because you don't want this to go anywhere. You don't want it to go nowhere, right? And don't worry, it's black, so no one will be able to see it unless they're looking super close. Why is somebody that close to you, you know? Okay, so here's the difference. Very big difference. And yeah, sometimes I like to just shake my hair just to make sure it's not going anywhere, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna quickly do the other side. Okay. Is that better? Okay. Taking the hair, this is the weft, wrapping it on the ponytail. And then as you're doing it, you're going through and you're combing the hair. Again, this will probably get tangled. The other side, because you're wrapping it, so it's gonna like twist. That's okay. You're placing it. It will stay, I promise, it will stay. I actually got this method from Arnell Armand, who got it from Tier Walker. And I always do it just like this. It literally helps. Because I don't like I said, I don't want to have to glue the weave to my braid. Okay, so we're at the top. See my rubber band right here? It's kind of thick. So again, I still have a lot of hair. We're gonna slowly cover that. We're just adding the hair on top. And again, finger combing this, that way it doesn't get tangled. This very last piece right here, I'm taking and I'm going to take a bobby pin. I'm going to seal it. It's sealed. However, we're going to take a piece from the back. And don't forget, we're taking our ORS olive oil spray. Perfect. Well, that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you all were able to kind of follow along and learn how to do these ponytails. And if you did, definitely leave me a comment down below. If you have any questions in reference to anything that I have mentioned in this video, let me know in the comments down below. I'll try my best to answer without it being confusing. But I'm a visual learner, so I really hope for my visual learners out there that you found this very helpful, especially when I zoomed in towards the end. I should have done that in the beginning, but like I said, I got this technique from Arnell Armand, who got it from Tier Walker, and I really find it very helpful. I do it all the time. Anytime I'm wearing any kind of ponytail, I do it just like this. It's really good for your hair if you're trying to, like, you know, not damage your hair as much as possible. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video.